Well, with that item, with that piece of heart gathered, we actually are almost done piece of heart collecting. We have a couple of more that we're going to grab before we actually start um, on our adventure again. So let's head over to Windfall Island. Uh, it's not far. It's just right there, a little southeast of us. So I'll meet you guys over there. So we've made it back to Windfall Island, but we actually need it to be daytime. So I don't know why I picked the song of whatchamacallit. So actually, before we head back to Windfall Island, I want to head over to the Special Beetles shop ship. If you recall, we got the Beetle ship chart, which told us which showed us all of the different locations of Beetle's ship. And there was one in particular that had the helmet. And I think we've gathered enough rupees right now that we can afford to grab the items that he sells. So we're actually going to head over in that direction. And if we look at our chart, well, we're really close to it. It's due south of where we were a second ago at Star Island, if you want to head down there. So yeah, let's head over in that direction and acquire the 3 items that are for sale. Now, as I mentioned before, if I remember correctly, and I could very well be wrong, but if you start buying these, and I think I forget how many in-game days go by, the uh, the ship goes away, and you can no longer purchase the items from him. So we want to make sure we grab them while we still can. And I'm going to try to avoid the Neptunes there. I'm almost out of bait, actually. And here we have Beetle's shop, which is actually a really fast little ship. Once we catch up to him, though, he'll stop for us, and we can get out. And we can hop on. Hop on in. And as you can see, he sells 3 amazing items. Yeah. Oh, fine welcome to you, young person that I've never seen before. See, there he is. It tells you the shop will close in just 7 more days, and he's having a clearance sale. So you have 7 in-game days to buy these items. And of course, he doesn't tell you how much these cost, um, which is a bit of a pain in the butt because if you don't have enough, you won't know. But I think the piece of heart is the most important. 950. Right, that's a bit of a steep. You're happy, I'm happy, we're all happy. Yeah. Let's take this treasure chart, which is priced at the current price, and that's only 900 rupees. So we have that. Oh, so good, yeah. And finally, we have the bottle, which is a mere 500 rupees. Yes. Well, thankfully, we had enough, and we're actually all done here. If you're in the mood and you're a little bit short on funds, you can sell some of these items. I have the 20 feathers, but I'm going to save those. And I might sell him my seeds. I'm never going to use these again. I'm actually going to sell my seeds. I'm going to sell the skull necklaces and sell the blue chew. Oh, he doesn't buy or trade. Okay. So I guess my mistake. I thought you did buy or trade. But that being said, we can move on with our lives. And now we are going to head over to Windfall Island like I had originally said. And we're going to tackle a few things while we're there, gather some more hearts, and prepare for the journey ahead. So I'll see you guys over at Windfall. And since we spend a lot of money just now, I think it's prudent to try to collect as much money as we can on the way there. So we've reached Rockspire Island here, and there's actually something we can get while we're here. So we need to carefully time our bomb throw so that we can blow up the boulders that are blocking our path. It's a bit tricky, and to be honest, you might lose some hearts along the way. I probably will. Now, I'm not saying I'm a really great player, but if I lose hearts, you shouldn't feel bad. If All right, we've reached the top of the island. It's a sign that says West Ferry Island, west of here. Obviously, it's west. So, coming up next, I want to equip my boomerang because we're about to have ourselves a bit of a fight. So you land down here and it's pretty dark. You can't see anything. You can see that there are 2 torches here that need to be lit, and a jar with Deku sticks in it. So, well, let's go ahead and light these. Right? Yeah, let's. Congratulations, you've disturbed the most amount of keys you'll ever disturb in your life. My recommendation is to use first-person view and just run around the room as much as you can. Never standing still. Try not to get too close to the stupid thing that takes you back upstairs. Not upstairs, but back up to the surface, because that'll happen. So just run around the room. We're almost done, actually. Once you've taken their numbers down a bit, there's the last one, I think. Oh, maybe it wasn't the last one. Was it? Nope. There's two. There are two more. There we go. Yeah, keys can be quite the pain. So we got ourselves another treasure chart. Let's go ahead and open all of our charts. Make sure all of them are open in case we happen to sail by any of them we can collect. All right, we are done here. So with those item spot and that particular treasure chart collected, we can head back over to Windfall Island and continue this bit of gathering that we've been doing for the last few episodes. And yes, we are almost done. There are only a few things left we need to gather. So, yeah, just continue to be patient because trust me, it'll be worth it in the end when we go into the next dungeon and we have all this health and we have no problem beating it. So right next door to Windfall Island, this is the Cannon game that we played earlier for Piece of Heart. There's actually a sunken treasure right up here. If we take a look at our charts, I just happened to see it as I was sailing by. Yeah, treasure chart 22. It's right up ahead. And we can move on. Now, as we approach Windfall Island, we do want it to be daytime, so if it's getting dark, it's okay to just play the Song of Passing and make sure it's daytime. And again, collect as much rupees as you can along the way because we're going to need them. And I know it's a weird thing for me to say, but I know I keep apologizing for all the side quests we've been doing. And it might be kind of weird for me to apologize for playing the way I feel is the most efficient and best way to play. But I know a lot of people don't really like the whole questing, side questing kind of aspect to video games. You know, it's just the way I play. I like to grind, and I know this is not an RPG, but in a sense, this is the closest to grinding you can get, I think, in a game like this, and I like it. I like grabbing all the items I can and really leveling up, I guess, in the sense, leveling up Link for the upcoming battles. And yeah, this is how I like to play. So sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Please speak to me at my reception counter. Oh, okay. So he was able to open up his shop with the money that I gave him for the sale a while back, and I'm guessing all the money that I spent at the auction didn't hurt either. But he only has one product for sale, and he wants me to become his ambassador. If only he had a real go-getter. The longer he takes a look at me, he sees that I have a delivery bag. So what he wants me to do is to negotiate supply contracts with merchants all over the ocean. So the whole system is simple enough. I trade an item with a merchant, and we make the merchant's oath. And after the merchant's oath has been struck, that merchant will start delivering his goods to Zunari's shop here on Windfall Island. So he gives me the town flower. Um, so what we need to do is trade the town flower for other things to get more product into the store. And actually, that's one of the bigger side quests in the game. We're not gonna quite. I mean, we're starting it now, but we're not actually going to quite complete it right now. What I want to do though is I want to buy these flowers from him. Because if we buy enough of these, oh, my bag is full. Okay. I can only carry 3 of these. Okay, that's fine. Um, what we want to do is plant these all over the town. If you talk to this guy, I think his name is Sam, and he says, have you seen the small metal pedestals all around town? We call those joy pedestals. Yeah, they got installed a little while ago by the newly formed Joyous Volunteer Association. It's part of this grand plan to help decorate the town. Anyway, they're brilliant. I may as well tell you that both myself and Zunari, the guy who runs that stall over there, are members. You just have to be a part of stuff like this. And apparently, even though they're members, none of them actually take the time to do anything about it. So if we go around and plant these flowers all over town, then we'll get rewarded for our troubles. And thankfully, they're not that expensive. They're only 10 rupees each, and, well, we have plenty of money. We have 2 more up here. And for the final few, we actually have to make our way up here. And there are, as you can see, a bunch of them here. Actually, 5 left. It's just a pain we can only carry 3 at a time. I think it's kind of... whatever. So there are 2 spots left. But actually, I'm going to buy 3 flowers because we do want to keep that 3rd flower in our pouch for trading purposes later on. We don't want to have to come back all the way over here to buy another flower just to trade it. So I am going to buy the 3. And actually, if we walk over here, we can see that Anton and Linda are hanging out together. Isn't that adorable? We did that. You have me to thank for finding your soulmate. I think that's it. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8. 9 down there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I believe that's all of them. Let's talk to him. Wow, Windfall seems to be filled with joy lately, don't you think? So we have a piece of heart for decorating the town. Yeah, kind of cool, you know? Alright, we have everything we could possibly need from this island at this moment. And it's time for us to move on. I want to head south. And we're actually going to make our way to our destinations here. The 3 locations marked on our map. And next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, that is exactly what we're going to be doing. We're finally done side questing, and it's time to continue our adventure. So I hope you guys will join me again for that episode. See you guys next time.